Alright everybody, welcome to Pocono. Garrett Jenkins up here in the broadcast booth for tonight, bringing you coverage of the Midnight Racing League Contender Series. Right now, Andrew Lott's top of the board, Colton Ward, Aaron Stanton, Tyler Stevenson, Connor Leach. Your top five. And right now, entering tonight, Dylan Fink has a 37-point lead over Issac Smallwood. 58 points over DJ Stagner and on down. So right now, while we got a moment in the action here, practice starting to wind down for the most part. Connor Leach is on the board now. We cannot get a word with the points leader if he's available. Let's see here. Dylan Fink, Garrett Jenkins up here in broadcast booth. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Ain't talked to you since last year.
That's right. It's been a minute.
But buddy, entering the new year tonight, the points leader 37 over Issac Smallwood. But this track, very unique in its own right. What is one of the characteristics that you find challenging with this track, and ultimately, how will tonight determine how the 81 team goes about tonight?
I'm hoping we have a shot at it. I really like Pocono a lot. I think it's going to be a struggle in traffic for sure with the new Aero update. But the long run, hopefully that kind of figures itself out. Like I said, I like the track. I don't know if I'm going to be good enough to win. I hope I am. But it should be a lot of fun.
At this point in the season, last question before I let you get ready for qualifying here. At this point in the season, is it more about now trying to secure the regular season championship and position yourself as the #1 seed in the playoffs coming up, or is it pretty much, do you feel like you still have to win and beat all these other guys gunning for you right now? Really, where's the mindset and how does it affect going forward here?
Nothing changes right now. I come in every week, other than Watkins Glen, but I come in every week hoping, thinking that I have a shot to win, and I try my best to do so. So we're going to keep doing that. Obviously, the goal is to win that regular season championship. Hopefully we can get it done, but as long as we're in the playoffs, I think we got a good shot.
All right, buddy. Well, best of luck to you tonight. I'll let you get ready for qualifying coming up here.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. So that is Dylan Fink, your points leader coming into tonight. Matter of fact, top 10 in points as we let some drivers roll out onto the racetrack, get ready for their qualifying runs. Dylan Fink, obviously your points leader. Issac Smallwood, DJ Stagner, Trevor Asronoff, and Kevin Allen, the top 5. Colton Ward, 6. Harry Lindmark, 7th. Brent Garber in 8th. Andrew Lott's 9th. Trevor Harmon, Willie Bruton is your top 10 in points. However, it will be the top 12 making the chase. The 11th and 12th spot occupied by Willie Bruton and Timothy Cook. Right now, the 13th through 16th on the outside looking in along with the rest of the field as Dylan Fink takes to the track now. Braden Walters, 13th. Elijah Fisher, 14th. Gordon Glidewell, Connor Leach, 15th and 16th. A lot of turnaround for a lot of drivers entering tonight. Right now, we're just going to try to figure out who will post the first lap here. Right now, DJ Stagner fastest through the first half of the racetrack. Of course, if you're DJ Stagner tonight, pretty much just hunting for wins still. At this point, third in the points. more than likely safe to make the playoffs as long as nothing bad has not happened. But for Stagner, a win tonight would really boost the confidence level into 64. Hopefully we're going to talk more with him momentarily as Stagner comes off turn 3. Across the line, first lap. 55, 344 for Stagner will be the time to beat for the moment. Get 2 laps. Stanton will slide into 4th. Colton Ward. So right now, Stagner, Ward, Fink, Hines, and Morrison. Matt Morrison join us tonight. Also, if you're Colton Ward, Ward hard off the wall. That broke it too. For Colton Ward, it will not be a pole position tonight. 55, 378 will have to stand as he impacts the wall even harder. Corbin Hines across the line, 55, 672, 9 improvement. Hines will stay right now in the 4th spot. Jeremy Ravison now. Slowing down the back straightaway. 6.5 minutes for these drivers to get their lap in. The man that comes in second in the points tonight, Issac Smallwood. Right now on his first lap. Yeah, but right now, 27.3 in contention possibly for the pole. Off of turn 4, we're about to find out. Turn 3 rather. First lap, 55, 493. 4th quickest for Smallwood. I believe that will be LSU Roots. Evidently first lap did not count, so Smallwood now done for his. Trevor Harmon's on track. See if we can't get a word with Issac Smallwood, as a matter of fact, if he's available. Issac Smallwood, Garrett Jenkins up here, broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy?
How's it going?
That's going pretty good. 4th quickest on the speed charts. I'll ask you this: coming tonight, 37 points behind Dylan Fink tonight. Are you really at this point still going for the regular season championship at that number 1 seed, or is it pretty much just secure a spot in the postseason?
You know, that big dance just seems like a bigger picture, but if we can come out with a win, we can. But if not, you know, top 5s, top 3s, we'll try to get as many as we can. Set up ourselves for a bigger picture there at the end.
Well, going forward tonight, this track, they don't call it the Tricky Triangle for no reason. What do you feel like is going to be the challenging aspect, not just for you, but the whole field tonight? Turn 1, obviously very unique in its own right, but also the tunnel turn and turn 3 have their own unique characteristics tonight. What is going to be the challenging part about this track?
Yeah, just saving your right front and the right rear. I mean, you got to use them whenever you need to. They're later in the run, so if you can save them early, great. But this is probably one of my worst tracks. So, you know, us having top 5 speed here early, it looked pretty good. But yeah, we're just hopefully we can be there at the end, and if we can come out with a win here at one of my worst tracks, I think we're looking good for the rest of the season.
Well, Issac Smallwood, best of luck to you tonight. Hopefully we will get talk to you in victory lane tonight.
I sure hope so. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Right now, Seth Heyman across the line. And right now, I believe Heyman's actually going to be getting his first lap started here. Tyler Stevenson on track as well. 26 drivers have posted a lap. Several more still have to post a lap at least. Trevor Astronaut, as a matter of fact, on his second lap. The Astronaut comes into tonight, was the points leader a few weeks ago. As a matter of fact, walked into Watkins Glen, or walked into last week, the points leader. Watkins Glen, a bad stretch, knocked Astronaut down to 4th in the points. That's where he'll walk into tonight. Astronaut across the line. 21st. Not much of an improvement for Trevor Astronaut. Tyler Stevenson, however, second quickest, knocks Ward off. 55.360. Timothy Cook is actually on his first lap, or coming to his first lap, one of the two. Yeah, this will be Timothy's first lap. When he gets to the start-finish line, he'll be on the clock. Minute and a half remaining. Juan Collins Jr., Gordon Gladwell, Simon Lindmark, Harry Lindmark, Landon Velicky, Christopher Logan, Mark Pearson, Brian Cornelis, all have yet to post a lap. Really, minute 60 remaining. Takes 55 seconds to get around this track. Just for a lap, I got to believe Timothy Cook will be the last one to try to knock off DJ Stagner from the bowl. We have a lag on Timothy's part there. Cook off of turn 3. Be his only shot at it. Survey says for the front row. It is not. 55.921. 22nd quickest. DJ Stagner on pole for tonight. Powerhouse Racing definitely have shown up right now. First and fourth for two of their drivers. Brian Cornelis did not post a qualifying lap. Can't get a word with DJ Stagner. DJ Stagner, Gary Jenkins up here, broadcast booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Sure do.
Well, hell of a way to start the new year on the pole.
Yeah, little surprised by that qualifying effort. I didn't put much practice in here, so just I guess got a perfect lap, and we'll see what happens. Good start.
Well, buddy, I'll ask you this, and I'm going to ask you a question I've not asked a lot of, really, the only other drivers I've interviewed tonight. We've seen this track go both ways with this. What do you feel like it's going to come down to, more tires or possibly trying to stretch the fuel load, drivers taking gambles? Which one do you see being the more important tonight?
Gut feeling says fuel, honestly, but I also truthfully haven't even looked. Gut feeling says tires. I haven't even looked at the fuel situation, so I really don't know what to tell you. I would say probably tires, though.
Well, buddy, best of luck to you from here on out. I'll let you get ready for the start here. Hopefully we'll get to talk to you in the same spot where you start tonight.
Hope so. Talk to you later.
Yes, sir, buddy. So Powerhouse Racing's DJ Stagner on the pole for tonight. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and roll through the starting lineup. Well, 60 laps on deck for tonight's DJ Stagner. Tyler Stevenson first and second. Colt Ward, Dylan Fink, the points leader. Starting for tonight, second in points, Issac Smallwood, Andrew Lotz. Fifth and sixth, Matt Morrison, Corbin Hines, Connor Leach, Seth Heyman, Aaron Stanton, Kevin Allen. Your top 12. On down through remainder of the field. Mitchell Redden, Patrick Camburn, 13th, 14th. Tyler Henry, Trevor Harmon, 15th, 16th. Joel Kurth, Brandon Reed, 17th and 18th. Willie Bruton, Elijah Fisher, 19th, 20th. Nicholas and Timothy Cook will rounds out 21st, 22nd. Trevor Asranoff deep in the field, along with Brent Garber. For Brent Garber tonight is pretty much he is one of several drivers needing a good run tonight. He'll roll off from the 24th spot. Even further down, John Border, Matt Mettler, 25th, 26th. Frank Chavez, Edward Kimmel, 27th, 28th. Jeremy Robinson, Derek Enderlin rounds out the top 30. Simon Linmark, Martin Pearson, 31st, 32nd. Landon Velicki, Harry Linmark, Juan Cos Jr., Gordon Glidewell. Your top 36, and no, we're not done still. Brian Cornelis and Chris Logan rounds out the 38 truck field for tonight. That was a mouthful. Alright. They enter turn 3 for the first time tonight. Next time they go around, it'll be at race pace. Welcome to 2026. Welcome to the Midnight Contender Series. Stagner Stevenson brings us down to the restart zone. We're rolling from Pocono. Dylan Fink leads the first lap. Taylor Stevenson, DJ Stanner, Andrew Lotz, Colt Ward, your top 5. Dean are single file. We're now Fink off to a good start. Has already gotten a bonus point for leading 8 laps. We'll try to get the bonus points for leading the most laps. Right now, Stagner fell back to the 3rd spot. They're starting on the pole. Right now, going further back, right outside the top 10. Aaron Stanton right now working on Matt Morrison for the 10th spot. Ain't one of them outside the top 12 in the points. Making a miracle right now. Tuesday, Tyler Stevenson fast lap of the race, 55.305. As Dylan Fink continues to lead him into turn number 1 again. Dylan Fink. Right now you can push the car pretty hard at the moment, getting the tires warmed up, really see what you got early in the going. It's going to be critical late in the going, see who can save the tire, however, the most, who can make the longest run. Really, it's going to be about track position as well, because you see all the way back top 24.5 seconds back from the leader. Back here. Oh, Simon Lindmark. Lindmark started deep in the field, 31st, already up to 19th. Right now trying to get around that 88 curve. And he has actually done it. Along with his brother, here comes Harry along with him. The 56 machine. As right now, battle for second. DJ Stagner going to the inside of Stevenson. Andrew Lott's going to follow. Stevenson going to try to hold on, getting a run down the back straightaway. Lott's there right next to him. Matter of fact, he's not going to be able to. Blends back in line for the moment. Short race tonight, 50 laps. 60 laps rather. Right now, Landon Velicky, one of them trying to move up through the field. Velicky, the Las Vegas winner, trying to get around the 162 machine. Also got Trevor Aspinall right behind him. Velicky started 33rd, slowly climbing up to 22nd. Those Jack Shack drivers. Well, if you're Trevor Astronaut tonight, you're going to need a turnaround here at some point. So right now, by our calculations that we're just getting in, I mean, Trevor should still be good to make the playoffs. But it's going to be more about the momentum base of it. What momentum can you carry going into the playoffs right now? Astronaut sits at 175 points to the good. So right now, just about trying to go back to what you had to begin to see. The start off strong. The last three or four races has not gone good for Astronauts other than Watkins Glen. Almost losing off the turn 3. Really think myself for several drivers. I mean, another driver that rings my mind coming into tonight. As soon as I can find him. Now, one driver that does come to mind would be Elijah Fisher right now. Fisher all the way back, man, deep in the field. The internet issues starting to happen. Oh yeah. Fisher all the way back in a 36th spot. We're talking about a driver that a week ago was in. Caution is out. For what? Hell if I know. Oh dear God. Oh, it's the big one. That's what it's for. Colt Ward is in it. Morris is in it. God darn it, there's several more back there. Wreck on the interstate. Everybody coming to hold. Issac Smallwood damage. You see it. Colt Ward has got the whole right side of that machine scratched all to hell. Even bigger damage besides the Smallwood. Worse than what I thought it was. All Stanton involved in it. First caution of the night. See what happens. Well, I know Colt Ward's in it, so we're going to pretty much follow Colt Ward. Okay, here we go. Restarted from the back here. Go on board with the blimp camera. And enter turn 3. Oh, Stevenson, lots coming together. Ward nowhere to go. Good God Almighty. Hell of a shot. And we run it one more time, and this takes out all the heavy hitters. I mean, right to start with, all the heavy hitters. Watts and Stevenson coming together. Stevenson just completely catapulted. Connor Leach gets a piece of it. There you see Morrison. Aaron Stanton is involved in this. Good God Almighty. Right on board with Andrew Lotz through this hole. He had no chance of knowing. Leach and Smallwood both piling in. Several other drivers right on board with. Aaron Stanton, one of them. See what he saw. The bad streak still continues for Stanton. Right behind Morrison. Minding his own business. There you see Lotz and Stevenson get ricocheted. Aaron might get away with this. Couple more onboards here. We're actually right on board with Tyler Stevenson and really get his angle from all this. It's hard to say. It's hard to say if Tyler comes up. Hard to say if Lotz. I mean, really, last onboard we got. The man that comes in second in the points tonight, Issac Smallwood's on board. There ain't nothing he's going to do. Really ain't going to be nothing nobody can do. Bam. Damn. Smallwood gets hit again. Harry Lynn Mark involved in this one. First caution of the night. Well, base car's hitting the one to green. Right now we'll re-rack the field. Dylan Fink, DJ Stagner first and second. Tyler Henry, Seth Heyman, Simon Lindmark, your top 5. Patrick Camber, Matt Metler, Derek Anderlin, Elijah Fisher, and Brian Cornelis rounds out the top 10. Lindmark, Stanton, Allen, Trevor Harmon, Willie Bruton, your top 15. Well, it takes out all the heavy hitters. Right now, as it stands, Issac Smallwood back out onto the racetrack. Tyler Stevenson 1 lap down. Mitchell Raritan, Andrew Lotz, Mark Pearson right now showing out of the race. But then again, server issues could be showing that, so we'll wait and see, get an official word. Right now it's Powerhouse Racing's own Dylan Fink, DJ Stagner on the front row. We're rolling again from Pocono. So Linmark's going to look underneath Henry. That would be for the third spot. Linmark's got it for the moment as they work off of turn 2 again. Down the back straightaway. Turn 1, rather. 50 to go. Right now, Seth Heyman going to be stuck 3 wide for the moment. Fisher rolls out of it. If you're allowed to fish tonight, like I was alluding to earlier, you need practically all points you can get. Not just to get yourself back inside the top 12 in the points, but to really try to build that cushion that he had prior to missing last week. Right now, entering tonight, we'll focus back in on the leaders. Entering tonight, as far as the drivers all hovering around that top 12 spot, we'll actually start with Andrew Lotz being there right now. He is out of the race, blowing motor at that wreck. Entered tonight, 53 points to the good in ninth. Trevor Harmon entered tonight, 791, so 23 points only to the good right now. Trevor Harmon right now running in the 10th spot. A good run tonight would do a lot of favors. 40-29 Willie Bruton pretty much in the same boat, 21 points entered tonight, right now in the 16th spot. Then, of course, Timothy Cook enters tonight, the gatekeeper, only 10 points above Brandon Waters. Entering tonight right now, Cook running in the 19th spot. And then you want to mention, of course, Waters out by 10. Elijah Fisher out only by 12 points, but that cushion that he had is what we allude to. That's pretty much gone at this point. Gordon Glidewell only out by 16 points, and of course Connor Leach was only out by 26 entering tonight. Right now, Connor Leach, as a matter of fact, back in the 26th spot. Leach trying to make his way back up through the field, of course. Saw the replay getting involved. Walkoff Jr. trying to block Colt Ward. Ward already has him. A lot of drivers now just trying to play catch up. The one of being Connor Leach again. Out by 26 points. Right now, Simon Linmark has worked his way up to the second spot. Linmark started way in the back. Started first, as a matter of fact, out of the 38 cars. Right now, up 29 spots, as you can see, the biggest movers and gainers and droppers for that matter. Right now, Linmark up 29. How about Tyler Henry up 11, Elijah Fisher up 15, Harry Linmark 27. Matt Mettler up 14 as well. Derek Anderlin 16. Cornelius 21. Cornelius, I should say. Landon Velicky slowly working himself up into the mix, 15 spots. Right now, they've all been chasing Dylan Fink, who has led pretty much since the opening start. Other than DJ Stagner leading the lap. 46 to go, it'll be 45 whenever they get back to the start-finish line. Right now, Aaron Stanton, another one that was on that last race, did not really lose as much as what some of the other drivers were. Contact off of 3. That is actually the battle for the 9th spot. Another big run down the back straightaway again. Going to look to the inside of Cambridge again. Around on board with the 27 machine. And we'll get around us. Evidently not much damage done to that 27 truck. On further back through the field. That Mettler just riding out behind him as well. Mettler, on occasions, just depends on his work schedule, might be joining me in the booth for a few races. Wait to see on that even further back through the field so we can find a couple more drivers. Landon Velicky right now just hanging out in the 16th spot. Colt Ward all the way to the apron. Further back. Velicky right now working on the 88 of Joe Kurth at the moment. And this track, you got to get the runs to really be able to try to get the pass. Well, there you see it. Velicky to the inside and almost losing for trouble contact. Corbin Hines, and they save it for now. Action all over the place. Look at high above from the blink camera. Right now, your front runners as they stand. Dylan Fink, Simon Lindmark, DJ Steiner, Elijah Fisher, Harry Lindmark, your top 5 at the moment. Seth Damon, Trevor Homer, Aaron Stanton climbed himself back up to the 8th spot. Tyler Henry, 162, and Nicholas has pretty much your top 10. Right now, Rage Against Racing Network, PGR now. Pit strategy report right now. There you see it. Top 4 as far as the top 10 goes have all stayed out. Pretty much just dropping a green flag. 18-lap run. Harry Lindmark, the first of the drivers who pitted under the first caution on a 10-lap run. Got the presumed 10-lap fresher tires. Seth Heyman back in 6th. He is yet to pit, nor has Tyler Henry in the 9th spot. Well, that's just the top 10. Of course, pit strategy all over the place tonight. As right now, Fisher going to look underneath Stagner for the 3rd spot. Fast efficient racing, trying to get that Toyota Camry up in front of Stagner, not able to get there yet. Lynn's back in line. 41 to go. Oh! Stagner hard off the wall. Gonna open the door for Elijah Fisher to get through, maybe. Through the tone turn, Stagner gonna play right back in line. Almost sends it in hard. So right now, try to find some more action on throughout the field. Trevor Astronaut ducking way out of line going to the bottom. TA on the move. Trying to be on the move at least. There, turn 1 again. Look underneath his teammate. Landon Velicky for the 14th spot. Velicky battling back. And right now they're kind of in what I call a horse nest. Line drivers all scattered and stacked together, especially back here. Another driver making his way up through the field, trying to, after him on that one incident, Colt Ward, him and Connor Leach both have yet to be able to really make up the ground And of course, it's a whole different animal being back here in the back, having to work your way through all these trucks, and really nobody won't be giving an inch. There's a couple of drivers coming on the pit road. Right now, Elijah Fisher, the leader, DJ Stagner, and Dylan Fink all came in this time. Matt Metler as well, Patrick Camber, Tyler Henry. I believe Fish will be in this time, and he will be. These are more than likely drivers who did not pit under the first caution. That's the Lindmark brothers, 1 and 2, Stanton Harmon, Nicholas Villakey, Azranoth, Alan Kurth, and Brute, your top 10. Tyler Henry, black flag. Well, what was they promised to run for Tyler Henry will go up in smoke. Unless there's a caution, here comes Simon in this time, and pretty much the rest of the field on down. Here's Stanton in. Pretty much everybody on down are on a 15-lap run. 15, 14, somewhere along in there. Right now, Trevor Harmon working on Barry Lindmark, Landon Velicky, Addernoth, bat 3.4, 3.6. Harmon knows he could lead just one lap. There'll be some bonus points going his way. 5, as a matter of fact. Of course, if you're Harmon, you're right above the cut line. Been above it pretty much for the majority of the season. Oh, Harry, big time loose. Able to save it. Not quite. Now he does. Now he's going to open the door for Harmon to get a run down to the shorter chute in there, turn 3 again. Harmon lives a little bit early, going to try to get back in the gas a little bit sooner, getting the run off of turn 3. Now in the draft, as they work down the back straightaway, Harmon off the wall. Approaching halfway. Not going to be able to have the opportunity in turn 1 this time. Lifts early again. Right now, Velicky is coming. Landon's coming. Is cut about 4/10 off since we last measured him, down to 3.2 now. Landon's coming. The thing about it is, I do not know if he's going to have enough time to really get there before the First green for their green flag pit stop starts. Right now, there's the run. Harmon to the inside of Lindmark. Down the back straightaway, still side by side for the lead. They're going to enter a tunnel turn side by side. Either somebody lifts or they go in there side by side. And nobody's going to lift now. Make it through it. Steal there. Yeah, but Lindmark's giving a hell of a fight. We'll enter turn 3 again at the line. Yeah, a lap truck in the way, so it's going to play. Ain't going to be somebody's favorite tonight, but right now, Lindmark leads at the line. Couple of drivers in the back coming off the pit, going on the pit road. Logan and Border, as a matter of fact. Inside again, Harmon still fighting. Red truck drops out of line. Mitchell Raritan does not want nothing to do with it, really. Right now, the points leader coming into tonight, Dylan Fink. Somewhere on the racetrack. There he is right now. The 18th spot, Stagner, Lindmark, 19th and 20th. They were the top 3 prior to the green flag pit stops, along with Elijah Fisher. But Fisher, matter of fact, 23rd as we stand. Scott standing in front of him. Barry Lindmark in this time. Harmon will lead and get them 5 bonus points. That will be critical as we continue through the remainder of the regular season. Next Saturday night, as a matter of fact, while we're talking about the remainder of the season. Next Saturday night, we'll be live from Kansas, 100 laps, January the 10th. January 17th, Auto Club, 100 laps. January 24th, my personal favorite track, Darlington, for 150 laps. And then, of course, the regular season finale, Talladega, January 31st, 75 laps. Of course, Justin Miller car plans to return for the Talladega race. As right now, Harmon is in. You see him on pit road. Landon Velicky will take 5 bonus points. Right now, he'll have to deal with Corbin Hines. Astronauts right now 1.3 back. Garber and Connor Leach back in the top 5 for the moment. 500 drivers in. Colton Ward's in. Morrison, Stagner, Lindmark. Understand that the ticker's going crazy at the moment. Right now, Velicky all over Hines. Or vice versa, I should say. But right now, this is 20 and 21 lap stint. As a matter of fact, here comes Velicky and Hines. Velicky almost locked it up, almost got in trouble. What this will do is, if I'm not mistaken, this will bring Dylan Fink right back into the picture with 30 to go. I'll take the lead. Stagner's going to be right behind us. Stagner, as a matter of fact, like 2 seconds off. Go around the inside of Willie Bruton, gonna try to. Not able to get there that time. Gordon Gladwell, as a matter of fact, has stayed out 1 lap longer. qualifying wheels in the pits. Dylan Fink still trying to get around Brute. Really Brute right now, you're trying to stay on the lead lap. Fink's going to look right back to the inside again. 29 laps to go. At least going to be another pit stop. Should be at least. Dylan's going to try to get the run out. Caution's out. For what? Jeremy Robinson is wide. Front straightaway. The 22 has gone around. Be the second caution of the night. So you can't figure out why. Trevor Harmon. High above camp. Well, off of turn 3. Looks like Trevor comes up a little bit just enough. Hard shot by Raffison into the inside with Jay Wong. Second caution of the night. God almighty. Well, change a lot of things. Field waits for the pace truck to get caught up. Right now, Phil's going to stay up for a note. Fisher's going to come in. Seth Heyman, several other ones coming in this time. What? You can't get away with Aaron Stanton real fast. Aaron Stanton's been a hell of a night. You got a copy?
What's up, Garrett?
Well, been a, like I said, been a long night already for the 27, but back into going here. I'm going to assume there weren't a lot of damage done to that 27 machine in the first dust up.
No, I didn't touch a damn thing, surprisingly. I spun myself, so I didn't ask back Matt or Isaac. Playing with my teammates this race, and I see them get caught up in it, so I self-spun to not destroy them. Somehow I didn't touch anything, which is surprising, but I've been off strat all race long, and I still feel like I messed up the strat a little bit. I don't think anybody understands what to do right now. We only have one set of tire left, so I don't know. We'll see.
Well, buddy, it's been a, as you said, that Devin and I got to ask, is fuel still a concern as we approach what will be 25 laps to go next time by?
Yeah, I mean, everybody still has to make one pit stop. Nobody can make it the rest of the way. The question is like, who wants to? When does anybody want to use their last set? We've only got 2 sets of tires for this race, so the strat's kind of been wonky. Some people actually pitted there, which I'm assuming they took their last set of tires. I don't know why you would pit and not. And then I only have a little bit of gas here. I'm gonna run it until 40 and then pit and try to get on my last set as fast as possible. So hopefully there's no caution.
All right, buddy. Well,
to mess it up.
Maybe not. All right, buddy. Best of luck to you. I'll let you get ready for this restart here.
Yep, thank you.
Yep. Well, to re-rack the top 10, to get ready to go here one more time. Dylan Fink, DJ Stagner, Aaron Stanton, Simon Lindmark, Patrick Camber in your top 5. Elijah Fisher, Derek Anderlin, Seth Heyman, Kevin Allen, Corbin Hines, your top 10. Well, so far it's been a hell of a night. All right, not over with yet. 25 laps to go. Fink, Stagner, bring us down again. We're rolling. Oh, Ravison hard off the wall in the back. That Ravison or Raritan? Matt Mettler, black flag, really brute black flag, Ravison. Black flag, and it was Jeremy Ravison. He'll bring it to a stop. We'll focus back in on the leaders. Stagner trying to get the run down the front straightaway, not able to do it. Matter of fact, Dylan Fink will get the run, not quite clear. Is clear, barely. Stagner going to look right back to the outside again. Stagner sends it in a little bit harder, noses ahead of Dylan for the moment. Simon Lindmark landing weight. Lindmark's going to make it 3 wide. Stanton Fisher lying in weight as well. Anybody going to lift? No. Still going to go 3 wide through the tunnel turn. Oh, that's tight, boys. They save it, barely. A little bit of contact. Stagner with the lead. Here comes Fisher to make it 3 wide. Fisher rolls that over a little bit more, coming back. How about Harry Lindmark? Thought about making it 4 wide. Stagner, here's all Stagner wants to see. Still 3 wide. Take second through 10. You just about throw him under a blanket. Stanton's gonna look. Here's Stanton going for second on Dylan Fink, the points leader. Stagner able to scoot ahead. 0.3 of a second lead. It was risky, but it worked. Right out there, real Stagner right back in again. 0.2 the gap. Going to be 22 to go when they get back to the start finish line. Behind them around the outside. Hines, as a matter of fact, up to the 3rd spot. Stanton falls back to 4th. Lindmark trying to get around 27. Lindmark was running earlier. 3 wide again off of 2 through the tunnel turn. Back to 2 wide. Oh, Fink trying to squeeze away and almost put Lindmark into the wall. Well, Lindmark brothers going to take Stanton 3 wide. Harry Lindmark with a power move. Harry up to 4th. Simon not able to clear Stanton yet. Oh, Simon hard off the wall is going to door Stanton. Able to hold on to it for the moment. Drivers bouncing off the wall further back. Now, Corbin Hines, matter of fact, has taken the lead away from DJ Stagner. Well, if you're Hines, what a hell of a night it would be to get your first win. With 21 to go. Tell you one thing, Harry Lindmark and Simon both are coming. Stagner in the pits, along with Dylan Fink, other ones pulling in. I believe Corbin Hines and the Lindmark brothers, first, second, and third. Stanton, Connor Leach back to the top 5. Connor Leach, hell of a recovery. Stanton off the wall, and a couple more off the wall. Down the back straightaway again. Here's Stanton in this time. All right, now 19 to go. Pull up your DGR pitch strategy report one more time. I believe Harry Lindmark's gone this long. There's somebody right there. Right now, of course, looking at our other data, as a matter of fact, Simon Lindmark has actually gone 18 laps this time by. I don't know why it's saying 41, but everybody else 11, 13, 11, 19, 18. Pretty much still probably one more pit stop left, I would think. Right now it is Corbin Hines, Simon and Harry Lindmark, Connor Leach, and Patrick Cameron, your top 5. Fisher, Reed, Veliky, Nicholas, and Allen, your top 10 at the moment. And now favorite manufacturer, you see where they're running right now. The highest Chevrolet, Corbin Hines. The highest Toyota and Ford belong to the Lindmark brothers. Elijah Fisher will be in this time. Fisher will knock off a 20-lap stint. Right now, Corbin Hines has got a mirror full of the Lindmark brothers. Brain Car Leach into the mix as well. Brendan Reed, Landon Velicky, 5th and 6th. Pit stars are coming, so right now you want the track position, you want everything you can get before you have to pit. If you're anybody within this top 4, really the top 10, all the way down to the drivers who have not pitted yet, or who has pitted, this pit stop is going to have to be flawless, no mistakes. Right now as it stands, DJ Stadler and Dylan Fink both 25th and 26th. Kevin Allen, Jewel Kurthall in as well. 15 to go. Lindmark's going to look right back to the inside again. Not going to be able to get there this time. It is now. It's a matter of not of if but when. Going up on Latin truck with Jimmy Rapperson, so it's going to play a factor in this as well. 14 to go at the line. Lindmark, 10th of a second. Not going to be able to see it this time. Glywell into the pits. Here Lindmark will get passed by Connor Leach. That'll be for the 3rd spot. Here comes Hines, Leach, and Lindmark. Both the Lindmark brothers. Brandon Reed, Landon Velicky. They go to the 1st and 2nd spot. Nicholas into the frame as well. Stay top 3 now, throw them under a blanket. We're all right now, according to our data, Reed on a 39 lap run. Stands, not quite sure how that information works out, but nonetheless. Velicky on a 14 lap run, and pretty much everybody now, from 1st all the way down to somewhere around 16th with Brian Cornelis all on a 14 lap run. Reed. Slide in the 2nd spot. Velicky will surrender 2nd place. He'll fall back to 3rd. Right now, 11 to go. Next big question is anybody going to try to take a gamble? Is somebody going to try to save the fuel, stretch out the fuel the best they can? Not within the top 10, no. Of course, I understand Tigger's spasming out right now. Garber in this time. Right now for the lead. Here comes Dennis to the inside of Reed. Going to enter turn 3 again. Veliki going to roll out early. I will not be surprised Landon Veliki tries to make a 3-lap move, but Veliki might be in this time. Nope. Stays out again. Reed able to fend off to 162. Down the front straightaway, 9 to go. That goes right back to the inside again. For the lead. That time Scotty. Reed gonna try to cross him over again. Not gonna get there. Landon Veliki licking his chops at the moment. You know that. Right on board with Landon Veliki. There you go, you know Landon. Last time Veliki won. Got to go back a little ways. Matter of fact. All the way back to Landon Veliki's last win. When he won at Las Vegas, it was a Jack Shack 1-2 with him and Astronaut. Right now, Veliki up to second and going for more. Nicholas fight, he's defending for everything he's worth. 7 to go. It's only getting good. Reed in this time. Reed finally came in right now. Nicholas, Veliki, Criminal, Border, Chavez, Astronaut, Cornelis. All these drivers on a 20-lap run. Is the field going to be able to hold out? I guess probably not. Look, you with another big run. That time almost gets put in the wall. Caution is out. Are you kidding me right now? Wish I was. Elijah Fisher's around. The truck, big damage. What the hell happened? Simon Lindmark. Oh! Well, that's trouble. Timothy Cook as well, I believe. No, Cook just stopping for service. What in the world has happened with 6 laps to go? I'll be damned. Rewrite this here and set this all the way up. Dylan Fink got in the wall. Oh, and they came together. Lindmark, bit of a lag. Actually, a complete lag. One can presume hard into the inside wall. Now, how the hell does Elijah Fisher get in this? Well, big lag on Fisher's part. The servers. Well, presuming that we ain't got a damn replay of it. Matter of fact, go on, see what Dylan Fink, what he can see. Find out where the yellow comes out, for Christ's sakes. Alright, well, here's what we'll do then. Back it up a little bit. Damn, everybody must have lagged, for Christ's sakes. I mean, really, there weren't even room there. Alright. Regardless of the fact, it's going to bring everybody else down in this. Well, hell. DJ Stagner stays out. Right now, Stagner will hold on to the lead. Harry Lindmark, Aaron Stanton, Connor Leach, Colton Ward, your top 5. How about Colton Ward? It's been a night of hell for Colton Ward, but back inside the top 5, Kevin Allen, Matt Morrison, Patrick Cameron. Also have been there. Joel Kurth is in the hunt for top 10 tonight. Brent Garber as well. This is going to be good. This Landon's first race back. No. For the first time in about 3 or 4 weeks. Yes, he's running the season off and on. Field seat at 1 to green. Go ahead and re-rack it. DJ Stagner, Harry Landmark, first and second. Stanton lead toward your top 5. Allen, Morrison, Camber, Curtin, Garber, your top 10. Chris Logan, Brandon Reed, Derek Anderlin, Tyler Henry, Gordon Glidewell, the top 15. Cobbs, Velicky, Border, Harmon, and Nicholas, your top 20. Oh, it's about to get good now. I think the way they're going to set this up, it will be a natural green-white checkered, I believe. Yep, natural green-white checkered. 2 laps. DJ Stagner, he's left 5 laps. Harry Lynn Martin left 5 laps. How about Connor Leach? Yet to lead a lap, nor Stanton, nor anybody, nor the rest of the top 10, really. Alright. Time to settle it in Pocono. Stagner, Lindmark, bring us down to the restart zone. We're rolling again. Stagner with a hell of a jump. Already having about 3/10, but to have to play the defensive line. 3 wide, further in the back. Glidewell trying to make up ground. Watkins Jr., you see that? Green and green machine drop all the way down to the bottom. It works off of 2, or 1 rather. Watkins Jr. hell. Oh, in the back. Cautions out. Overtime. Landon Velicky involved in this. Astronaut barely getting through. Good grief. God almighty. 4th caution of the night. It will send us in overtime. One says to it, Nicholas had a hell of a night going. It will come undone. Well, what in the world has happened? We'll be going in overtime. That's the name. Oh, they were 4 wide. Possible. 4 wide, hell, 5 wide almost. Velicky and 7 come together. Nicholas Harden to the wall. That's all fine and dandy. That happens in the back. Now what happens up here? 55. Trying to go 3 wide, not able to work. The gap closed up. Harmon into Velicky, and that's all she wrote. Right on board with Landon Velicky through all this, because I'll be damned, what a ride. Okay, hold up. Back it all the way up. Back it all the way up. Hold on. Something happens on this restart. Really not going really. Forces it 3 wide. Wow, people trying to. Goes in contact with the 7. And from there, everybody else just gonna get bottlenecked down the back straightaway. Run on board with the 35 is getting on board. Matter of fact, right on board with Everett Criminal, because he's the one that made it 3 wide down the back straightaway. See what he sees. Bam. Knocks the wall down about 2 times. Well, overtime coming up. Alright. Make sure I get my facts right. Yep, alright. Here's how it's going to work. Caution comes out, does not matter. Racing back to the end, does not matter. DJ Stagner going for what I would believe will be his second win of the season. Matter of fact, he is going for his first win of the season. So Steiner going for win number 1. Connor Leach going for win number 1. Leach on the outside looking in. Came into tonight out by 26 points. Kevin Allen as well. Looking for his first win of the season. As is Lindmark, Ward, Stanton, Morrison, Garber, Henry, Cameron. Hell, just about everybody in the top 20 looking for their first win of the season. It's only going to get good. Alright. We're rolling for the final restart. 2 to go. Drivers in the back are already starting to scatter. Stagner's going to play the defensive game as they enter turn 1. Oh! Several trucks slamming the wall hard. There they go. Stan turn around in the back. As this called Ward, Lindmark gets through it. Doesn't matter. Still going, still racing. Does not matter. Well, Matt Morrison up to 3rd. Colton Ward was able to get through it as well. White flag. 1 lap to go for Stagner. He's going to deal with Connor Leach, and Leach is not going to be as merciful this go around. The gap, 0.2 of a second. Leach with a big run. Going fake to the outside. Connor Leach trying to get around the outside into turn 2 for the final time. Contact. Leach around Stagner. They both go around. Oh, my Lord. Matt Morrison is going to steal it in Pocono. He's going to take it. Matt Morrison steals the win in Pocono. Oh, my Lord. Tyler Henry, Harry Lindmark, the top three, Ward and Juan Cobbs Jr. I'll be damned will take home fifth. Good grief. Connor Leach unofficially 13th, Stagner 19th. For Connor Leach, it needed to be a good run, but more importantly, a win. I'll be damned. Joel Carter, Gordon Gladwell, Brent Garber, Landon Velicky, Timothy Cook, your top 10. Well, see if we get the interview here. Or at least get the burnout. Matt Morrison burns it down. Go back and look at the finish. Well, I mean, I don't blame Connor Leach. I mean, he had to go for it right there. Stagner made the mistake a little bit off the wall. Allowed a big run by Leach. Leach fakes to the inside, goes to the outside. Going to send a Hail Mary into the tunnel turn. Stagner doing everything he can, just a little bit of contact. Leach tries to save it. Steiner tries to save it from there. Oh, Colton Ward, big hit. Got it for Connor Leach before we go back to Matt Morrison here for a second. Really, let's just take D on board here. Well, I mean, it was a power move, really. Granted, a little bit the assist. Went to the inside, went back to the outside. Matt Morrison able to get the job done tonight. See, he can't get a word with him. Matt Morrison, a hell of a way to steal it.
Yeah, man, that was freaking. I don't even know how I actually won it, right?
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go. That was awesome. Aaron tried to fence me so hard, and then I was following Hunty, and then they all wrecked. And I'm like, oh crap, here we go. And then I'm like, leaders are gonna wreck each other, and then sure as shit, man, they just wrecked, and I'm like, well, guess I'm the leader.
Well, take me through it, of course. Nowhere near an easy night for, as just received word, top 3 is official, so therefore you are the winner tonight. But
Let's
really,
go.
the big one early involves you pretty much just about all your teammates. From there, it was just about trying to recover. How bad was the truck hurt? And really, how hard was it to really try to regain the track position after a wreck like that?
They had almost 2.5 minutes of damage. Fixed about a half of that on that first yellow, and then kind of just rode through it there for a while, and then got really lucky with that second yellow and was able to fix the rest of it. And I'm like, all right, now we got a chance. And I don't know, like I was just trying not to wreck. I mean, this is my first race with these guys, so I'm like, I raced with a bunch of these guys for Sofa, and I'm like, man, these guys are good. Like, I ain't gonna beat these guys. And I don't know, we held on to it. That last restart was absolutely chaotic, and I didn't know the rule about running it out. So when I saw the yellow, I almost lifted for a second, but luckily Colton was like, keep your foot in it. And I'm like, all right, I'll keep my foot in it. And yeah, they just wrecked in front of me. I don't know. I seen it coming. They were side drafting each other real hard down the long pond, and I'm like, oh, you can't go too wide here through the tunnel on last lap. And sure enough, man, they wrecked each other. I don't know if it was on purpose or not. Probably not. It was just racing. But yeah, they wrecked each other, and I'm like, oh god, please don't come off the track into me. I don't need this right now. But yeah, got it, and then I fenced it after the checkered being cool. So let's go.
Well, buddy, a hell of a night nonetheless. I'll ask you this: when it boiled down to it, was it more concerned about the field game versus the tire game tonight, or really were they both kind of the same breath? You had to worry about both of them just about as much as the other one.
It was more of a fuel game. Tires, I mean, they fall off, but I don't know. I get kind of a sweet spot with the tires. Like I save them pretty hard, so I don't use my stuff up too much early. But fuel game was a question. I think we were going to do a 2-stopper, but then yeah, that first wreck kind of ended that. So we're just patient. I mean, just patient and kept it going. Somehow we're standing up here. I'm talking to you, looking handsome. My hair's all messed up. Sorry about that, but hey, let's keep it going.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job. Last question I got for you. This one's been a long time coming with the luck on the inspired side of things. Is there anybody want to thank? Friends, family, sponsors, etc.? The floor is yours.
Yeah. First and foremost, I got to thank you, Garrett, for putting this on. I love watching your broadcast, so thank you so much for doing this. Thank all the boys at Midnight for getting me in here tonight. Thanks to Aaron for putting me onto this place. Thanks to all the boys that I race with, man. Sofa League, there's no joke. I mean, you got Andrew, Corbin, Isaac, the Lindmarks. I mean, those guys are awesome to race with. They made me so much better. So shout out to them. Shout out to the rest of the team. Elijah, I guess. Might as well throw him in there too. He gave me crap the whole race about hitting pit barrels last week, so good for him. And then I got to thank the wife. I got to thank the kids. I got to thank my mom. She's in Tulsa right now, so hopefully she's watching. Probably not, but hopefully she is. So yeah, thanks to everyone. Let's run it back next week, yeah?
Oh, hell yeah, buddy. Matt Morrison walks in tonight, first ever race in the Midnight Racing League, and steals the win right from underneath the regulars. A hell of a job tonight. Appreciate the time, buddy.
Yeah, thanks you, man. Woo! Let's go!
That being said, Tyler Henry, matter of fact, Tyler Henry, Gary Jenkins up here, broadcast booth, got a copy. Try this one more time. Tyler Henry, Gary Jenkins up here, broadcast booth, got a copy, buddy.
Got you, man.
There he is. Well, hell, been an interesting night for you in your own right. Had a solid top 10 run going, busted on pit road, came all the way back to a second place run. How do you judge the night?
Wild for sure, especially at the end. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I thought my night was pretty much done after I screwed myself on pit road, but we got through it, and some cautions helped us out, and late pit strategy, so it all ended up good.
My buddy, take me through it. Of course, the leaders battling hard on the last lap. Were you expecting that maybe I might have a shot at this?
I seen them going back and forth, but I wasn't going to expect anything, but I was ready if it happened. But luckily, it worked out.
As the season goes on, I got to ask, how does the second place run really build confidence, momentum going forward for the remainder of the season? Like, where's the confidence level at right now?
Compared to the rest of the season, it's still building at the moment, but it's definitely improving for sure.
Well, buddy, last question I got for you before I let you head out of here tonight. After a hell of a job, is there anybody I want to thank? Friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
I want to thank you for putting it on, and I want to thank Justin for all they do, all the admins, all the work they do, and yeah, it's always fun. I appreciate everybody.
All right, buddy. For Tyler Henry tonight, it'll be a second place run. He'll turn his attention next week to Kansas to try to go up one more spot. Appreciate your time, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. See, can't get next one up in here. Well, for one, the Lindmark brothers, they will be in the garage. The other one will come out here finishing third. Harry Lindmark, Garrett James up here in broadcast booth. Got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, what was not the easiest of nights for neither of the Lindmark brothers. First off, I want to go back to the first big one and walk me through. Really, we saw you on the broadcast, barely sneaked through it. What were you thinking, seeing all them trucks watered up off of turn 3?
Man, that was a scary sight for sure. Going off turn 3 and all this just the smoke screen and a million cars stopped in front of you. Trying to get checked up, trying not to get ARCA braked, trying to find a hole through. I had a hole, and then someone ARCA braked a wrecked truck into me, kind of hit my rear quarter, and I luckily kind of spun around another truck. But that gave me irreparable right side damage for the rest of the race. But as you can see, it didn't really matter.
No, it did not really matter. I ask you this: you entered tonight 7th in the points. Decent cushion to the cut line, but really been kind of, and some would say, from what I've heard about both you and Simon both, it's been what's kind of been a down year, kind of an average year for both the Lindmark brothers. Going forward after a third place run tonight, do you feel like there's a bit of added pressure to try to keep that cushion to the cut line pretty healthy, pretty steady going forward? Really, how does a run like tonight build the confidence level and the momentum going into the last few races of the regular season?
Well, I'll say a dozen and dozen. I just finding out I'm 7th in points right now, and I kind of let you fire underneath my ass. I got to do better now. Yeah, this year hasn't been great for either me and my brother. I don't know why. Same the trucks. It was trucks last season, trucks this season. I came in steaming last season with a few races to go, won 2 races, and I can't seem to get a top 5 finish this season. I don't know what it is, but for sure I gotta try harder now since I know I'm kind of decent in points now.
Well, buddy, I got to ask you his last 2 questions. I'll let you head out of here. The first one: how big of it, especially with the damage, how did tires really matter as much as what we've seen over the past few weeks, where we've gone to tracks that really can eat up the right front tires, or was the main concern tonight more about the fuel game?
That's a really tough question. Strategy was all over the place. Tires, I'd say they honestly weren't really going to matter until the end of the race. A lot of people, they only pit for fuel, I'm assuming, and they took their last second to last caution, which is smart on them, because tires really did matter with the few laps to go. Fuel-wise, I think there were just enough cautions where it didn't really matter.
But last question to end all interviews, at least for me. First off, nice to meet you, by the way. First chance to get the interview. to interview you. So nice to meet you. The last question I got, I give everybody the chance to shout out any friends, family, sponsors, etc. So if you got any, the floor is yours.
Yep. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to Corvin Hines. Shout out to Andrew Lotes. Shout out to all the other Sophie boys. Matt Morrison, Andrew Stanton. And shout out to Hunty for trying to wreck me. But I saved that sumbitch and passed his ass on the last lap.
Well, buddy, a hell of a job tonight to come out of here with a third place run. Look forward to seeing you next week. Hopefully go up 2 more spots.
I'm hoping to, brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir. With that being said, next one, got a couple drivers left in the interview room. How about Jack Shack's own and the former broadcaster for the Midnight Racing League on PGR, Landon Velikidi? You got a copy?
I do.
Well, how do we sum this up? Battling for the win, having to pit, get involved in the caution that would send us to overtime, restarted 23rd, able to battle back to a 9th place run. Been a wild night for the 62 team.
Yeah, look, so I would need. So I have 2 things to say, and I need you to do me a favor.
Oh, gosh.
While I'm doing this, I need you to go to that final restart and show my onboard the final 2 laps, just while I'm talking to you, so everyone can enjoy.
Well, hold on now. I'll see what I can do.
And there's one part in that I'm not proud of, and I honestly didn't even realize happened in the moment till afterward. I killed Frank Chavez out of turn 1, and I feel very bad about that. I did not mean to do that. That was just me trying to get through, and honestly, looking back at it, it looks so dumb. I don't even know why I did it. I really don't, but I guess I was just reacting to my surroundings, and ended up taking him out of the process. So I do feel bad about that. Hopefully we sorted that out. I apologize to him and everything, but then made it all the way back tonight for all that disaster on 30-lap old tires, mind you, because my race was over on lap 10. I'll just say that because that's when I took a first set of tires, and so did Trev and a few others, and that was a very stupid choice on our part. I saw the vision at first, and then I realized, why did we do this? Why did we do this? And it was just an oversight by us, but still got a top 10 out of it. So that's good. Pocono's probably one of my worst tracks, even though I enjoy it. So yeah, it was. I led a lap, so there's a win. Points. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, sure. It was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed this race. It was not good whatsoever for me, but it was just fun, and I liked it.
But I'll ask you this, and I've asked this question 2 or 3 drivers. At what point, of course, well, we know you now on 30-lap old tires, but really, how much of important was it for tires? I know go to most places, it's more or less the fuel game more than anywhere else, but how important did tires come about tonight with this track? Did they burn a little bit easier, or was it more everybody just concerned about the fuel game?
It was really hard to tell because I don't think fuel was really that big of a deal. I mean, there was like 2 split strategies going on. Like obviously, like me and Aloysia and Reed was it? I think when it was just us top 3 and we just pulled away from everybody. We were on our own little thing. But it was tire. I don't know about the tires because the longest run we had, I ended up getting wheel damage and like left rear damage, so I was loose as you know what. And it was great. It was so much fun. I thought it was like just part of this new update because I haven't touched iRacing ever since our last race on here, which I don't even remember when it was. And I hadn't raced these new trucks. Yeah. I hadn't raced these new trucks on a normal track yet. And they're slow, but it was fun. and I got to take right rears, and I got to send it 5 wide on a restart. One of those later ones, and I definitely caused half of a crash in doing that. But everyone saved it, so it was fine. Yeah, I don't know. Trev was trying a fuel thing. It was like I think we restarted at like lap 36 or something. We were 5 laps short, and he had an incident in turn 1 on that restart, and he did manage to save 3 laps of that up until he lost draft when whoever was in front of him pit or something. And I just didn't care at that point because I knew my race was over anyway. Because I had no tires. I was just out there having fun, especially those last 2 restarts. Good Lord. Did you play it?
Yeah, I played it.
Oh, yeah. That was a fun view for me. All the way to the finish line. It was just chaos the whole way there. But, yeah, I don't know. It was
Weren't fun in the
not. I don't think tires were too bad, to be honest.
Landing a hell of a night. All that crap just to come back and finish ninth. You know the next question coming up. Is there anybody want to thank tonight? Friends, family, sponsors, etc. The floor is yours.
Well, thank you. Good to see you again. Also, with a new job, a new network, I see,
Yeah.
which was breaking news to me right before the race. So, congrats on that. Wow, I just blanked. I just blanked after saying
They
that.
won them nights.
Yeah, jeez. Shout out Trev too. Trev and Gordon, 3 of us raced together in this one. I guess Jack technically. Shout out to all the admins there. Shout out to Mark for being the RC, and then Justin hopping in there as well to help him out while he's back at home and everything. So that was good. Shout out Mom and Dad. My dad was watching. He was asking immediately after the race ended. He was asking me, "Could you have made it?" I don't remember what point he was saying, but were you good on fuel? Like, why'd you pit or something like that? And I was like,
A
"Well,
little bit short.
5 laps short and 30 lap old tires." So we were cooked. But I don't know. Yeah. Either way, shout out to that. This league is awesome. I love being a part of it. Racing here is a ton of fun, and looking forward to next week, whatever the race is.
All right, buddy. Kansas, for that matter.
Oh yes, all right. Yep. Yep. Good.
Well, I'll tell you this now. Last time we went to a track similar to Kansas was Las Vegas. I'm sure you remember Las Vegas very well.
Yeah. Who won that race?
You did.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, sorry. No, let's stop. Let me stop. That was pure luck on my part. But I don't know. We'll see. I enjoy Kansas, so.
All right, buddy. For Landon Velikin tonight, it'll be a hard fought 9th place run. Appreciate your time, buddy. A hell of a job. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, appreciate it, Gary.
Yes, sir. That being said, the final rundown of tonight, and buddy, is it going to shake up the points? More ways than one. After 60 laps, Matt Morrison steals the win from DJ Stagner and Connor Leach both. Tyler Henry, Harry Lindmark, Colt Ward, Juan Cos Jr. A hell of a run for a top 5 finish. Joel Kurth, Gordon Glidewell. How about Brent Garber, Landon Velicky, Timothy Cook? All drivers hovering around that 12th and final cut line. As a matter of fact, for Timothy Cook, came into the night as the gatekeeper. 12th in the points. Brent Garber, as a matter of fact, 8th in the points. Came in 53 to the good. Him and Timothy Cook both needed a good run. Chris Logan, Trevor Harmon as well, another one. 10th in the points. Comes home in 12th. Connor Leach, after a heartbreaking finish for tonight, will be credited with 13th. Trevor Asbernov, Patrick Cameron, Matt Mettler, Kevin Allen, and then Brian Cornelis will round out your top 18 on down through the remainder of the field. DJ Stadner, Corbin Hines, John Border, Aaron Stanton, Elijah Fisher, Dylan Fink, Edward Kimmel. The top 25, Seth Haven, Willie Bruton, Brendan Reed will come home in the 28th spot. Frank Chavez, Isaac Smallwood, Mitchell Reardon, Derek Anderlin, Nicholas Simon Lindmark, Jeremy Ravison, Tyler Stone, Andrew Lotz, Mark Pearson did not make the start, as a matter of fact. So Pearson race control for tonight. So 37 drivers took the green flag, and when it was all said and done, Matt Morrison was able to survive all the carnage. Come home the winner tonight. That being said, appreciate everybody watching tonight live on PGR. It was a hell of a night, to say the least. With that being said, I will see everybody tomorrow night for the Inspired Thunder Series, and then we'll see what Sunday night brings. Until then, appreciate everybody watching. Take it easy. Have a good rest of the night.